Hello everyone, my name is Dumasect, and today we're talking about all the wonderful new designs, for Pokemon. Joining me are these two lovely people. You people are lovely, enjoy that.
Yeah! I am Capn Boobhat.
No, I'm just a panda.
So there.
Indeed.
Very simple introduction, very simple person.
Yes.
We're not doing anything special today, just looking over the new Pokemon and our thoughts on them thus far. So, we are going to start with Grass Owlbird. Not Hoothoot.
Not Hoothoot. The
Not
grass
Hoothoot.
type Hoothoot with presumably
tie.
better evolution.
Hopefully.
The bow tie. And the strange eye pattern that looks like the things you shouldn't do and the things you should do, and those little things that meet in the middle that are like, you are going to hell. If you
Yeah, you know, I never...
if you
like
catch
the
my
mo-
cold.
The more you stare at it, the more its eyes do seem like they're just gazing into your soul.
It's the new Popo.
The new Esper.
Or yeah, that thing that just stares
brand.
into your very being.
So, I think the bow tie is supposed to be a reference to, they had like a really older cartoon with like a little owl and everything. Actually, I think owls commonly appear with bow ties in older cartoons. And
I think they actually do another thing of like the old Merry Melodies.
Oh, yeah.
Like even old Disney, like they would have like weird ties and shit on to show that they were intelligent or whatever.
I'm not entirely sure what's up with that, but
I think it's just to let you know that it's grass type, so you know this is not Hoothoot.
that honestly could be it, because without the bow tie, it does not look like a grass type.
Well,
Not
maybe
at
when
all.
he evolves, he'll get a top hat and a rude cane.
And his third form has a monocle and a
Big ol'
mustache.
cigar and
He turns into the fucking Planters Peanuts guy.
I approve.
Starting off better than I thought it would. All right.
Do we have any more to say about Grass Owlmon?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with its beakle area. That's
that's very strange. I'm not.
But-
Like when I look at owls, it's like that is not a beak I usually associate with owls.
not really. It's a little strange.
Indeed.
But I think that's about all else I had to contribute to that.
Yeah.
Do we move on to Firecat then?
I believe so.
Okay. It actually is the Firecat Pokemon. That's interesting.
It is literally classification is literally Firecat Pokemon.
So, Litten is my favorite design of the starters. This is the one, I think it's like the fan favorite too.
It seems to be. A lot of people did kind of freak over Rowlet though.
Well, I mean, Rowlet's got some good things going on, especially just for the fact, I mean, I think this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is the second ever,
Grass flying.
the second ever first evolution, grass, or I think of any of the starter Pokemon that's been dual typed. I don't think they've had a dual type starter since Bulbasaur.
Was Fennekin Fire Psychic off the bat?
I think it just started fire. I'm
It
pretty
might
sure it
have.
just started as fire type.
I actually don't remember that.
I know, like I said, a lot of them evolve into dual types, but Bulbasaur, to my knowledge, is the only one that started as a dual type.
I see.
And this is very clearly grass flying, so
Right. Anyways,
yeah. Back to Fire Kitten.
Firecat.
So- I don't have a ton to say about Litten. I mean, I like the design. I like cats. I like fire. I think the big thing and what's on everyone's mind about it is its evolutions, and some of the theorized evolutions I've seen to it don't look great.
Yeah, I've seen a few as well. They didn't really do it justice, I don't think.
specifically like the one I've seen that everyone, I think there's been a few YouTubers or something that have done videos on it, and it's like this bipedal wrestler looking thing, and it's just like, no,
I don't
stop
recall
that.
that one. The one I seen was just like a big fire cat, basically. It was like, it looked alright.
It's up on both legs, it's very buff, and it shoots fire out of its championship belt. I saw that, and I was like...
Oh god, it's Mr. Satan.
I saw it, and the only thing coming out of my mind was like, everyone is going to name this John Cena.
It'll have its own theme music that goes when it plays out.
Yeah, I do not want that.
I might approve of that.
I do not. A lot of the fan art I've seen, they've kept it a quadruped, and I would... like, they were pointing out, it's like, oh, if it stays a quadruped, it'll be for the first ever, quadruped fire starter we've ever gotten, because most of them come up on 2 legs.
True.
Like, Typhlosion kind of goes, but, like, all of his sprites are usually standing.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely stood.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I didn't even actually think about that, but the one that I saw was basically, it looked like a giant fucking fire panther. And it was actually pretty good, but the one that everybody seemed to say that was actually going to happen was it was up on 2 legs and just kind of like shooting fire out of its mouth, but it just kind of looked like a big cat on 2 legs.
See, I know a lot of people, I think obviously the color's done a lot to it, but they want it to be fire dark, and also just because a fire dark type would be really cool.
That would be sweet.
But, if it goes the wrestler, it's probably going to be firefighting.
Yeah, I would imagine.
If we go firefighting,
don't
yeah,
be
exactly.
Fire fucking
We don't
fighting.
need any more goddamn firefighting Pokemon.
There's got to be at least fucking 3 of the starters, I think.
Yeah.
In a row.
Give us 3 generations of a non-firefighting type before you go back to a firefighting Pokemon.
Please. Please give us a fucking break.
Okay, do we have any more to say, or do we want to move on to Shuttlecock Nose?
I was just going to ask if there were any other fire dark other than Houndour.
Shit. Yeah, I don't know off the top of my head. Houndour is the one that obviously comes to mind.
He's the only one I can think of. He's the only dark fire that I can think of right now. But anyways,
I'm wanting to say there is another one, but he's the only one that's directly coming to mind at the moment. But
I wonder if like Heatmore is or something. I can't remember.
No, he's straight fire type. But if there is, I'm pretty sure it's something obscure like him. One of those Pokemon that's just like, single evolution, kind of forget about it types.
Well, shall we move on to the abomination?
Yeah, the Gen 7 Chespin or Quilladin or whatever the hell it is here.
Why?
Poplio. The nose, just
why? Real
it's
question
not.
is
It's
why
not even the nose. It's just the entire design is
Everything about it.
Why?
That looks like an on the fly, like we have to make something. Or another seal, except this one will be like 80 times more stereotypical. Go, print that shit.
Another seal, but we want to make it look like it was made by Disney. And not like old Disney, like Disney Junior.
Ooh. Ouch.
Low blow.
Low
Shots
fucking
fired.
blow.
Shots fired.
Whew. You
Yeah,
painful motherfucker.
I do not like Poplio's design. We didn't even mention, I didn't even mention the thing they were doing for Rowlet's final evolution, which was like or the theorized thing, which was like some frickin' Robin Hood owl archer thing.
I hadn't seen it. I didn't even look for it.
I'd be surprised if you haven't seen the theorized one for Poplio's evolution. It's supposed to be like a siren or some shit, and the entire design has like blown up on the internet essentially as Water Bay.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh
like
no. Because people mistake sea lions for mermaids. Oh
yeah.
no.
Well, it full on looks like a mermaid too. I mean, it's just one of those things. Like I saw it, it was like, okay, people are not sexualizing the Pokemon that I figured would get sexualized, but I'm over here like, you know, I googled Reggie Ice and it had boobs and I couldn't handle that in my life, so
It's just too much to process. It's just no.
it's just
no.
who there was like
Who would
pause
want
at the
this?
moment. There was another one I saw the other night, which was frickin' Mega Audino. And, like, the only thing going through my mind is, like, who looks at Audino and is just like, that's my fetish. I need some boobs on that. It's just like, where did that come from?
I don't know. There are people that like fish. I'm just gonna leave that there.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is a sea lion. It eats the fish, but yeah, I don't know.
No,
It's
I mean
weird.
like actual fish. You're just gonna leave that there.
We're just gonna. That's not.
Anyways,
the
you
most
up for a
fucked
game
up
of
chain.
badminton? Let's fucking go hunt these fuckers down and pop
Okay.
their noses
Off their
off
mouth.
and have some serious badminton.
I might as well tell that on cam then. Like one of the other mid-evolutions I'd seen had the like little Duat seashell on it. And, like the only thing I was thinking is like, well, if Samurot's turns into a sword, this one's obviously got to turn into a club because, you know, super inappropriate.
Yeah, it would just be great.
Next from Pokemon, Suicide Whale.
Let's go clubbing.
I was like, fuck you, I club myself.
Yeah.
Oh, make it confused and have it attack itself.
It's like, oh, it's so satisfying.
Oh. Click. And then the dislike button was clicked furiously.
Many, many times.
So many hateful comments.
It's okay, we already know we're going to hell.
Just stop
Speaking
it.
of
Stop
going
it.
to-
I can feel your typing.
Speaking of going to hell, let's talk about drowning rock puppies.
Oh,
That's what they're saying. Like, so if you give Rockruff a bath, is it just like absolutely
it just
horrible for it?
just pain.
That just sinks.
Whatever.
I like Rockruff's design, but I look at it and it's like, what part of this Pokemon is a rock type?
I don't know, man. I think there's just supposed to be like rocks growing around its neck, like a collar.
Like a little collar. I guess, but I don't know. I guess I get it. Kind of works for it. It's definitely probably one of the cutest rock types they've ever made.
Oh yeah, I think that.
You know, because it
I don't
doesn't
think I
look
can
like
argue
a
with that.
fucking rock.
Right. That and it's a puppy.
It is a puppy. It
It's
is
a
another
it's a
puppy
puppy.
Pokemon.
It looks
So-
like a mutt, but it's a puppy.
Very interesting enough, the Korokoro scans that just came out. Next month, we're finally going to get to see what the hell this thing evolves into. And a lot of people have, like, theorized it's supposed to be a werewolf because the whole thing in its description there, it's like, oh, you know, it howls at the moon when it's about to evolve. And it's like, isn't that something all wolves do? Why does that have to be a
Yeah.
werewolf? But,
That's like it could be a coyote.
yeah,
It
really
just turns
could be,
into like
yeah.
a fucking garbage.
Pre-evolution of Trubbish.
Oh god. Oh dear lord, no.
Oh.
Why? Why is that even a thing? I know why it's a thing. It's because that region was fucking modeled after New York.
Like, this is what I like. Everyone's like, they're posting all these pictures of Trubbish, and they're like, oh, this is growing on me, but Garbodor's, you know, still like this abomination. I look at Garbodor and it's like, its hands is a sewage pipe. To me, that's I enjoy that aspect of it. It's like, you know, go Eevee. It's like, go Garbodor, spew your shit on that cute little Eevee, and
Slap him with my plumbing.
take that. Challenge me to a fucking battle when I'm trying to get to a Pokemon Center, you bitch.
the
You will
fuck
never
out.
be able to wash this off.
Get the fuck out of my way.
It's like, even if you do wash it off, like a month, you're going to be cuddling that evening. You're just going to be like, oh my god, what is that smell? It's going to linger for months.
Forever. Smell never washes off.
Scars are forever.
Any more to say about Rock Puppy, or are we moving on to, I can't believe they haven't done a quali yet.
I think we've said what needs to be said.
So I don't know if either of you know. Is there something called like a coma drum or some shit? Because like all the names of this generation seem to be like just these horrible, horrible puns, and I'm just like, okay. The back part is obviously koala. What is the comb part? I'm assuming it's something to do with the drum.
I don't know, but it's classified as a half-awake Pokemon, so I would assume that the leaves that it's chewing are not legal.
Depending on where you go.
Yeah.
Even then, you gotta have a license.
What that wasn't that Zafrank's video talking about like if you take the leaves off of the tree and put them on a plate, the koala will have no idea what the hell to do with them because it's that dumb.
It's just like, what the fuck is this? You ruined them.
No, I do like it because I actually had to look it up here what the hell comatose was. It can only be affected by sleep status condition. So it can't be poisoned. It can't be paralyzed. If it gets a really awesome evolve, that could be great, actually.
It could be, yeah. Fuck. That could actually be kind of overpowered.
I wonder if Salandit can actually poison this.
Ooh, that's a good fucking question.
I have no idea.
Salandit can poison things that can't be poisoned.
Well, hold on.
Or he can
Corrosion.
poison types, which aren't supposed to be able to be poisoned.
Yeah, he probably won't be able to poison it. Inflicts status or poison status upon steel and poison Pokemon is corrosion.
Okay, so it's like specific. Okay.
So it can only be put to sleep, and sleep is a fairly unreliable status condition because you never know how long it's going to last.
I'm assuming that his ability makes it so it's kind of he's supposed to be asleep, so he's gonna have a lot of like sleep talk and fucking things he can do while he's gonna be asleep.
That's possible.
It says right in the description. It says no one's ever seen one awake. It eats, travels, and battles while sound asleep.
So it's a tiny Snorlax.
So okay, that could actually be interesting. Like if you actually do throw it out and it is asleep.
Yeah, like that's kind of. I think that's supposed to be its fucking thing.
Gonna switch its ability with what the hell is that insomnia and just watch it
Oh,
go
geez.
fucking nuts.
No shit.
Just
Oh
starts
my God.
freaking out.
Oh my god, I've been awake for more than fucking 5 seconds. Ah! Just loses it. Kills everything near him, like all Gohan style. Just freaks the fuck out and destroys everything.
It's the other part of comatose. If you change its ability, it form changes and just freaks out and destroys everything.
Fucks your world up.
Komala used explosion. Wait, what?
How is that even possible?
It's like self-destruct. What?
What?
Oh god.
Okay, so it is
It's
just
everywhere.
It is just a straight normal type.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm never usually very big on the straight normal types. There's a few of them out there, but like normal type Pokemon is usually kind of like I look at them and it's like I pass most of them off right away.
They're usually just kind of there.
Yeah. I definitely seeing where it is on the list. I see it probably being. Like when I first saw it, I was like, oh, okay, this is probably the best like Rattata clone we've ever seen. But clearly that one's further down the list, so
Right.
I don't really know what the hell this is supposed to be.
I don't know. It might evolve. It might fucking get a type change. That could be sweet.
Yeah. I have no idea. I was about to say I could see it like evolving into a normal fighting, but I think there's already one of those this generation, and I don't know. it's hard to fight when you're asleep unless you're doing like this kind of freaking drunken master thing.
Right.
I just don't see this being the Pokemon for that.
I don't know. You never know. It's the one you never expect. Like Klefki.
The competitive jingle jangle motherfucker keys.
Jangle, motherfucker.
Okay, let's move on to I want to say Pidgey clone, but the only problem with that is I would have said the same thing about Talonflame's first evolution, whose name is escaping me at the moment. And Talonflame's Fletchling, and Talonflame is like a fucking beast.
Oh yeah, Talonflame's like fucking Pidgeotto on crack.
And like as I'm looking at this thing, I'm seeing the skill link ability, which I already know is a really fucking good ability. That's the one. It's like, hey, do you want Pin Missile to hit all 5 times?
Fuck yeah.
This ability. And I'm just over here. It's like, okay, what the fuck? What the hell could this thing learn other than like the only thing I'm thinking of is like Fury Swipes, which is like the shittiest one of those.
I am curious about how many new moves they're gonna add.
Yeah, that too.
It's kind of unknown at this point, so we don't really know what you're actually gonna have to work with.
It can strike 16 times a second with its... Okay, so it's a woodpecker. I guess I...
Oh, yeah, you didn't realize that.
Yeah, went right over my fucking head. I don't know, I look at the little birdie Pokemon, and it's like they all just kind of... They're like the little fishy Pokemon. They all look the same.
Except for one coming up in the list.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll get to that later.
Yeah. Audible sigh.
But yeah, I actually kind of like its design. There's no woodpeckers that I can think of. And I see those a lot up north, so it's kind of neat.
I'm interested to see if they go like the full, Pidgey clone, where it has another evolution and then one after that. Or if they go the random ass Gen 3 route where it's like, no, we're going to end it at Swellow. No reason to give it another one.
Nope, it's just done. We just get 2. It's like, you want this fucking thing to turn into something after Pelipper? Too bad.
Yeah,
no.
It's the problem with Gen 3. Nothing evolves more than like once. Except all those things that do, but ignore those. Yeah, I don't know. I could see this, the skill link ability, for me that's big, because I actually just trained up my Cloyster, and he has skill link ability, and I can definitely say that helps him a lot.
Go lay down!
I don't want to go lay down!
Do it!
No!
Just abandon everything and just go lay down. Just abandon shit.
It's the end of the video, I have to go lay down.
I'm done. That's fucking...
Okay, moving on to Donald Trump.
No, that's not even his final form, dude.
Yeah, I know. He gets even more Donald Trump as he goes on.
It is pretty terrifying.
I feel like I almost want to say like Nintendo probably changed the design for Gumshoes, because they're like, hey, everyone thinks this is Donald Trump. It's like, make it look more like Donald Trump.
Look more. Just rub it in their faces. So what's the Hillary Clinton? Oh, never mind.
It's Praxish.
It may or may not be Praxish. God damn it. Pat.
God damn it, Pat. So I have no strong feelings towards this thing either which way.
Yeah, I just...
Or it's evolved.
Why
even.
the menacing frown is pretty much what comes to mind.
It doesn't look like it's on as much drugs as Pat Rat, but I mean, nothing does.
Well, fuck, if you've seen that thing's eyes, they're like a fucking... There's multiple circles in them. Fucker's nuts.
Meth, not even once.
It's like, and acid. A lot of it.
So yeah, is this the first Mongoose Pokemon?
Other than Zangoose.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Wow,
I don't
really...
know. Would you consider Linoon kind of a mongoose?
I think Linoon's supposed to be... him and Zigzagoon are supposed to be raccoons, as far as I can remember.
A raccoon
That or
maybe turns into a...
Maybe Tanuki
weasel.
Or whatever the hell those things.
Maybe they're supposed to be weasels.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I look at Zigzagoon and Linoon, and then I, like, look at this thing. It's just like, oh, wow, you guys... I even, like, Centret and Fur, it's just like... Those looked cool. What the hell's up with these things? It's not even, like, fucking... Yeah, I'm looking at the height, and it's, like, 204, and it's not even all weird like Furret and his goddamn 6 foot tall ferretness.
Yeah.
Why is your ferret taller than Charizard?
Why does it have 4 arms sticking out of its stomach?
Yeah, exactly.